ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. శ్రీరామ జయం. శుక్లాంబరధరం విష్ణుం శశివర్ణం చతుర్భుజం ప్రసన్నవదనం ధ్యాయేత్ సర్వవిఘ్నోపశాంతయే. Namaskar and welcome to Amara Bharati Samskrita YouTube channel, where we now start studying the Manika CBSE Class 9 textbook. In that, the first lesson, Avivekah Paramaapadaam Padam. Avivekah Paramaapadaam Padam. The meaning of this is, hastiness is the main cause for big calamities. We now look at an English explanation of this lesson. But before that, we look at the meaning of this title, Avivekah Paramaapadaam Padam. Avivekaha means thoughtlessness or wanting in judgment or imprudence or hastiness or rashness. Aviveka means absence of Viveka Buddhi. Viveka is discrimination about what is right, what is wrong, what is truth, what is falsity, what is duty, what is non-duty. So Aviveka is absence of such kind of a Viveka. Next, Param is highest, primary, chief, prime, main, big, like that. Apat is basically calamity. Apadam is of calamities. Shashti, Bahuvachanam. Padam is a place, step, foot, location, etc. Here we can take the Padam, the meaning as cause or reason. So the meaning of this title is, hastiness is the main reason or main cause for big calamities. Look at the lesson proper. In the beginning, there's a conversation between two people, Richa, a girl called Richa, and a person called Vyoma, a boy called Vyoma. So Richa is first telling Vyoma, oh Vyoma, Ekam prashnam prichhami. I will ask a question. Kaha saha pashuhu yaha sarpasya shatruhu. Which is that animal which is the enemy of a sarpa, a serpent? Vyoma says, Riche, O Rucha, Garudaha sarpam bhakshayati. The Garuda bird, a kind of eagle, eats a serpent. Mayuraha api ahibhuk kathyate. A peacock is also called as a serpent eater. Richa says, Vyoma, O Vyoma, etautu khagau. However, these two are birds. Natu pashu, not an animal. And Vyoma says, Am, Nyatam, yes I know. Eshaha nakulaha sarpasya shatruhu. Yasya chitram atra dattam. This mongoose, Yasya chitram atra dattam, whose picture is given here, sarpasya shatruhu, is an enemy of a serpent. Rucha says, Idanim vada. Now tell me now. Kim asyam kathayam sarpaha balam dashati athava nakulaha sarpam marayati. Tell me in this story, asyam kathayam, in this story, does a serpent bite a boy? Sarpaha balam dashati athava, or does a mongoose kill a serpent? That's what the question which Richa asks Vyoma. Now Vyoma replies, Etattu katham pathitva eva jnasyamaha. We will get to know this information only after reading the lesson. Parantu, however, but prathamam, firstly, etat vada, tell me, kuttaha grihita esha katha. From where is this story taken or extracted from? Richa says, Mama Acharya akathayat. My lady teacher told me this. Esha katha hitopadeshat grihita. This story is taken from the Hitopadesha book. Tatra anekaha manoranjakaha niti kathaha santi. There there are many entertaining, manoranjaka means entertaining, and niti katha, ethics related stories, means stories telling about right, wise, moral conduct. Then Vyoma says, Badham, good. Patham pathitva tava prashnasya uttaram dasyami. Having studied the lesson, I will tell the answer to your question. Richa says, Shobhanam, good. Adhuna patham pathamah. Let us now read the lesson. Now the lesson here. Asti Ujjayinyam Madhavaha Nama Vipraha. In Ujjayini, there is a Brahmin by name Madhava. Ekada Tasya Bharya. Once his wife Swabalapatyasya Rakshartham. In order to safeguard or keep safe or protect, Bala Apatyasya means protect her son. Rakshartham for protection. Tam avasthapya, having assigned, designated him, means she designated Madhava to look after the boy. Snatum gata, went for bath. Atha brahmanaha rajnya shraddhartham nimantritaha. Then what happened? The Brahmin was invited by the king, Rajnya, by the king, for a shraddha. Shraddha is a ceremony, a death anniversary. As a Brahmin, Brahmanaha sahaja daridryat achintayat. Because of his natural state of poverty, the Brahmin thought like this: Yadi satvaram na gachami. If I don't go quickly, tvara means quickness, swiftness. If I don't go quickly, tarhi anyaha kaschit shraddhartham vritaha bhavet. Then, tarhi means then, someone else will be invited for that ceremony. Then someone else will be invited for that ceremony. Shraddhartham, for that Shraddha ceremony. Yataha, because this is Shloka here. Adanasya pradanasya kartavyasya cha karmanaha kshipramakriyamaanasya kalaf pibati tadrasam. Adanasya pradanasya kartavyasya cha karmanaha kshipramakriyamaanasya kalaf pibati tadrasam. The padacheda, padavibhaga is like this: Adanasya pradanasya kartavyasya cha karmanaha kshipram akriyamaanasya kalaha pibati tadrasam. Anvaya is, prose order is Adanasya pradanasya kshipram akriyamaanasya cha kartavyasya karmanaha tadrasam kalaha pibati. The pratipadartha is like this: Adanasya, of accepting or receiving something; pradanasya, or of giving or donating in charity something; kartavyasya karmanaha, of duty to be done, to be performed; cha, and kshipram, quickly, swiftly; akriyamanasya, of one who does not do, does not perform, does not accomplish; kalaha, time; pibati, drinks or consumes; tat rasam, its juice, its essence, its significance. What is the overall meaning? Of a person who does not show swiftness in accepting or donating or in accomplishing tasks, for such a person, time itself will drink his very essence, his results, his significance is the meaning. So, a wise person should show a sense of urgency in accepting gifts, in charitable activities, and also in performing tasks, doing his or her assigned duty. Only then will this person receive the fruits, the results of his work. Only then will it be significant. Otherwise, if a person just postpones, procrastinates, then time itself will snatch away all the essence of his or her efforts. His work will become fruitless, without consequence, without significance. Therefore, never procrastinate, never postpone, Never postpone till tomorrow what can be done today, now. We go on to the further. Kintu balasya atra rakshakaha nasti. However, the Madhava thought like this, the Brahmin Madhava thought like this, there is no protector for this boy here. If I go away, my wife is also gone. If I go away to the ceremony in the palace, then nobody will be there to protect the boy. Tat kim karomi, then what shall I do? Bhavatu, okay, let it be. Chirakala palitam imam putra nirvishesham nakulam balarakshayam vyavasthapya gacchami. Chirakala palitam, having been reared for a long time, imam nakulam, imam putra nirvishesham nakulam, this mongoose which is no different or equivalent to a son, which is no different from my son, which is actually equivalent to my son himself. Balarakshartham vyavasthapya, having stationed it for the protection of my son, gacchami, I will go. Tatha kritva gataha, having done this, he left to the palace. Tataha tena nakulena balasamipam upasarpan krishna sarpaha drishtaha. Tataha tena, then by that mongoose, tena nakulena, by that mongoose, drishtaha, was seen. What was seen? Krishna sarpaha, a black serpent. Where? Balasamipam upasarpan, crawling or slithering near the boy. Saha tam vyapadya khandashaha kritavan. Then that by that mongoose, then he, the mongoose, killed the serpent and made it into pieces. Atrantare brahmanopi shraddham grihitva graham upavrataha. In the meantime, the Brahmin, having completed his shraddha ceremony, having had his shraddha lunch, returned home. Graham upavrataha. Brahmanam drishtva nakulaha, on seeing the Brahmin, the mongoose, what did it do? Rakta vilipta mukha padaha, with face and feet smeared with the blood. Whose blood? The blood of the snake. Tasya charanayoho aluthat, rolled on the ground near his feet, near his 2 feet. Then what happened? Vipraha tatha vidham tam drishtva. Then the Brahmin, having seen him, the mongoose, in this kind of state, means blood smeared on the face and the legs everywhere, tam drishtva balako anena khaditaha iti avadharya, having thought or inferred that the boy has been eaten. Balakaha anena khaditaha, our boy has been eaten by this mongoose. Kopat, filled with anger, nakulam vyapaditavan, killed the mongoose. So the Brahmin killed the mongoose on seeing the mongoose having blood smeared all over. Anantaram yavat upasritya apatyam pashyati. Later, having approached the boy and seen him, having gone inside, approached the boy and seen him, tavat balakaha susthaha, and he found that the boy was indeed safe and all right. Sarpascha vyapaditaha tisthati, and the serpent had been killed. Tataha tam upakarakam nakulam mritam nirikshya. Then having seen the favorable, the mongoose which did a favor, the grateful mongoose, dead, Atmanam mushitam manyamanaha, the Brahmin felt himself deceived. Brahmana param vishadam agachat, felt extremely sad, filled with extreme grief, dejection, dejected, distressed. Ataha uchyate, therefore it is said, what is said? Sahasa vidadhita kriyam avivekah paramaapadaam padam vrinate hi vimrishya karinam gunalubdha swayameva sampadah sahasa vidadhitana kriyam avivekah paramaapadaam padam vrinate hi vimrishya karinam gunalubdha swayameva sampadah. The pada cheda, pada vibhaga is sahasa vidadhita na kriyam avivekah param apadam padam vrinate hi vimrishya karinam gunalubdha swayam eva sampadah. The Anvaya prose order is kriyam sahasa na vidadhita avivekah paramapadam padamasti gunalubdha sampadah swayameva vimrishya karinam naram hi vrinate. The pratipadartha is like this. Sahasa, quickly, means without any forethought, without any thought. Vidadhita, to be done. Na, no, not. Kriyam, task or activity. Avivekah, having no viveka buddhi, as we saw earlier. Param, prime, primary. Apadam, of calamity. Padam, place, location, cause. Vrinate, prefers, choose. He, indeed. Vimrishya karinam, to a person who acts thoughtfully with a lot of deliberation or consideration. Gunalubdhaha, attracted by virtues. Swayameva, by itself. Sampadaha, wealth, prosperity. What is the meaning? No activity should be done without proper thought. Hastiness is the main cause for big calamities. Wealth or prosperity on its own, by itself, attracted by the virtues of a person, chooses such a person who acts thoughtfully with a lot of deliberation. So, a person should never do any activity without proper thought, without proper consideration, without proper deliberation. It is said that we should look at a situation from 6 different viewpoints before taking a decision. Wealth, prosperity will choose and come by itself, attracted by great virtues to a person who takes action only after proper thought, proper reflection, proper consideration. Even luck will favor such a person. Now you get a doubt when you read this lesson. In the first place, the first shloka, which said that you should do with urgency, have a sense of urgency in doing certain things, and here it is telling that we should do some things only after proper consideration. Now, how do we strike a balance? We'll see here. There is, in management, they talk about what is called as an urgency and importance matrix. So, we have 2 states, urgent and not urgent. And we have 2 more here, important and not important. The first one, which is urgent and important, we have to do it now itself. And I myself have to do it. Means the person who has the task has to do it himself or herself. Then next one is not urgent but important. We have to plan it carefully and then start doing it. Which means we have to have a proper planning, lot of thought, lot of consideration, and then do it. Next one is urgent but not important. Means make someone else do the work. It is not an important work, but it's urgent. It's not important for me. So make someone else do the work. And the last one is not urgent and not important. Don't do that at all. This is actually a distraction. This is a waste of time. In this story, we can see that when the Madhava, the Brahmin Madhava, saw that mongoose, this comes in the not urgent but important category. So he should plan it carefully and then start doing whatever he wanted to do. He saw the mongoose which was red-faced with blood, and he should have gone inside and seen the state of the child before taking action on the mongoose. So I consider this as something which is not urgent but important. Well, this brings me to the end of this lesson. Avivekah Paramaapadaam Padam. Thank you for watching. like, subscribe, share. See you in the next video with the exercises part of this particular lesson. YouTube Amara Bharati Samskrita. Shubham Bhuyat Mangalamastu. Shri Krishnarpanamastu.